Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the channel, and if you're back, welcome back. Today we are going to swatch out a set of markers that I received from ArtBeek. So thank you very much to ArtBeek for sending these to me. This is a 49 set, which to me is kind of an odd amount. You would think it would have been 50, but maybe it is 50 and one of them is a colorless blender, so they say 49. But let's take a look. They do come in your standard black canvas bag. Look at the prettiness. So they are kind of your standard white market alcohol markers that a lot of companies go with. However, these are triangular in shape, which I like. To me, that's more comfortable to hold. We do have ArtBeek art marker. These are brush markers. Yay! So we do have the brush tip on the one end. And then we do have the chisel, or what they all call browed. 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 I can't talk today. Broad. Browed. Broad. Chisel tip on the other. Oh, it's been a long day, let me tell you. So, on each end, they do have the color code, which is a number. So I'll have that on both ends, and the color of that particular marker. Now, of course, we all know you cannot go by that. Most of the time, it's kind of representative of the color in here, but not close. You can kind of see if it's a red or a purple or blue, but many times, as we know, they're not real close. And sometimes they don't even look like they're in the same color family. Not sure how close these are going to be, but that's kind of typical with these. So let's swatch these out. I have just a blank color chart here that I create, and I'm going to put a new cardstock behind, because all the cardstocks that I have are pretty marked up, and I have found in the past that if I use those, the alcohol marker that I swatch here is not real good, because it shows the stuff from the cardstock through. So yeah, I don't do that anymore. There are no color names on these, so I will have to redo this chart to shorten it up and eliminate this column. That's okay. You know, when I make these charts, I'm not sure. I had not looked at these. I'm not sure whether they have color names, color numbers, you know, anything. So I just create a generic format, and that's it. I was going to, yeah, let's pull out the yellows first. So let's zoom in a tad. Okay, so we have number 38. And I think I'm just going to swatch in here then with the brush tip. Very, very pale yellow. Now, the one thing I noticed about these, usually you have a gray band indicating one or the other, indicating either the brush tip or the chisel tip. So when you pick them up, you know right away, you know, which end is which. I notice these do not have that. I don't see any indicator anywhere that shows what end is what. That is unusual. Usually you always have that indicator. I think this is the first set I've seen that in. Not sure if this is going to be a pale green or a yellow, but we'll put it here. So this is 25. Oh my goodness. Can you even see that? Wow. Looks like a very, very, very pale beige or tan. At least that's all I can see out of it. All right, let's go to the oranges. So we really don't have a yellow. Wow, that's unusual. Okay, so we have 24, unless I find one down the road, which is totally possible. I do like the feel of the brush tips, and they are very nice and juicy. I do think they have a larger set than the 49. I think I have done a swatch video for ArtBeek before. I could be mistaken. 23. So I guess we have to keep in mind as we look at these colors, it is only a 49 set. Kind of a smaller set because we're getting so used to these giant sets of markers. Let's try this one. 31. Again, I'm kind of just guessing. Kind of a dark orange. Or it could also be maybe in the brown category. I don't know. All right, let's go on to, well, this one might be red. Whoops, let's write the number down. 16. Pale red. And we have, let's go with this one, we have 10. It does make the video shorter when I don't have to write out color names. So we have a nice red there. Then we have 14. And I do like when they do just the short numbers rather than like 146, 3801, you know, long numbers. These are easier to keep track of. 15, what did I do? And I didn't swatch 14. Oh, good heavens. Told you it's a good day. That's more of an orange red. Red orange. 15. Caps are nice and tight. Another nice, it's a red with a hint of orange to it. Let's go on to the pinks. We have 84. Now, I greatly apologize to ArtBeek. They sent these to me quite a while ago, and I am first getting around now to doing the video. So, 136. Beautiful pastel pink. We all love our pastels, don't we? 5. Whoops. Okay, that one's more on the red side, which is okay. We have 17. Oh, that's a pretty pink. We have 86. I do like when they put the line underneath to indicate, you know, otherwise it looks like 98. This is 86. So that is nice when they do that. It's a pretty, like, fuchsia color. I do think this will be a dark red because it is number 2. Number 2 in these markers is typically a dark red, but we shall see. Yes. I think it's called like a wine red or something like that in the other sets. All right, let's go on to the purples. 146. Pretty pastel purple. Let's see. 81. Ooh, pretty. 85. Kind of a mulberry color. 82. Oh, I like that. Let's see. And 83. I think this is the last purple. But I could be wrong because every once in a while when I do swatching videos, I'll find one hidden. Of course. Right, let me pull the blues out because now they're starting to fall all over. So I will pull these out. Then we'll get to the aqua blues and then onto the greens. All right, so let's start with 76. Nice sky blue. 67. I guess I can't write with that. One kind of on the aqua side. 185. Oh, another nice light blue. We have 70. Darker blue. And 74. Nice royal blue. Let's go up to the next column. The last one in the blues, when it looks like an aqua blue, is 63. That is pretty. Looks like a cerulean blue. All right, let's pull out the greens and the aqua blues. Then we just have the browns and grays left. So I'll pull those all out too. Make sure I'm not missing something. All right. They're kind of falling all over. All right. We have a few aquas here. So we'll go with 68. Definitely not what's on the end here. It's another pale blue. It does have more green to it than this, of course, but doesn't, you know, not too close to that cap. Hence why you need to make color charts. 57. I am a color chart maniac. As if you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that. Now that one's relatively close. Okay, on to the greens themselves. Looks like we have a pale green, maybe 175. Yes, that's pretty. Let's go with this yellow green, 124. That is bright. 48. A lot of yellow to that one, but you can kind of see a green undertone. Very similar. This looks to be like another pale mint, maybe. 59. With a hint more of yellow. And let's go with 46. And 47. Just a shade darker. These three would blend together very nicely. They're all in that kind of same color family. We have 55. And 53. So a nice darker green. So that's our darkest green. Let's get the browns, the earth tones. Okay. And then the grays over there. So we'll do 169. Very light tan. Sometimes that can come in handy. 34. Looks to be an ochre, kind of from the color, or the cap, I should say. Nope, much brighter. That could almost go up in the yellow as a dark yellow. Be nice to have a lighter yellow, wouldn't it? 142. Very pale. That could be a really good flesh tone. 21. That's pretty. That's like a chestnut brown. 103. That's pretty too. Maybe that's terracotta and that's chestnut. 100. Last of the browns. Oh, that's a pretty brown too. So we do have, you know, a few browns in here. Again, we have to keep in mind this is only a 49 set. All right, the gray. So we do have a colorless blender. So we'll see. There's 50 slots here because I put 25 in each row. So we'll see once we get down there. All right, we have cool gray 0.5, cool gray 4, cool gray 7, warm gray 1 and 7, and then black. Okay, so I'm going to write these all down right away. So we have cool gray. I'm going to write these in here. Not enough room. 0.5, cool gray 4, and cool gray 7. So for a 49 set, it's quite a few grays. And cool gray 4. And cool gray 7. Quite a jump there. Ooh. All right, we have 2 warm grays. We have warm gray 1 and warm gray 7. So warm gray 1, warm gray 7. No, it is 49 set. Okay, this is 1 and 7. And then we have the black, and I must be, I don't know, missing one. Because this is 48. Interesting, and I don't think I missed anything. No. ArtBeek 49 color brush markers. I do see at the bottom of the bag, however, there is a color swatch chart. These are nice if you don't really care, you know, what kind of paper you're coloring on. These are nice to swatch on and keep them right with the markers in that case. I don't ever keep my markers in that particular case. I always put them in a regular marker case or pencil case. But it is nice when they include these for those of you who do like to keep yours right with the markers. So, did I miss one as I was swatching? Let's zoom back out. I am not sure. Did I not write one down? Let me know in the comments below. I could have missed something. And I don't want to go through and bore you. Well, maybe I'll pause and I'm going to count these and just see if there's 48. Or is it 49 with this? Yeah, I bet you. I don't know what I'm doing. Must be 49 with the colorless blender. Yes, I can hear you guys yelling. Okay, so let's look at the colors. We have 2 very pale colors up here, along with these couple of pale colors. These look very similar. We have some oranges, reds, few pinks. Here's a dark red. Quite a number of pinks. Purples. For a 49 set, you know, there's 4 purples. And quite a few blues. Quite a few greens for a small set. Like I said, we don't have a regular yellow. 3 browns along with this real pale tan, which again could be used for a skin tone. You'd have to use something else with it, of course. And then we have 5 grays. which again for a 49 set is to be expected that we're not going to have a lot of grays. So what do you think about the color selection? Even though it is just a 49 set, I think there could be changes. We have two very similar ones here. Some of them you can barely even see. I wouldn't bother with these three. This one, maybe, but I think these four being a little bit darker, having a regular yellow, some better skin tones. Reds aren't bad. Pinks aren't real bad. Purples aren't bad. Blues aren't terrible either. This is our darkest one though, so having a nice dark blue would be nice. Greens, yeah, like I said, these two are the same. These are very similar. This has a little bit more yellow. So I think we could change up the greens a little bit, get some different tones in here. Get a very dark green, and yeah, definitely add some more browns. For me, these grays are sufficient because I don't use grays that much. However, I know there are some of you out there who do use your grays a lot. So the feel of these markers are very nice. I do like the feel of the brush tip. They are very juicy, as you can see, where these bled into the next color. So yes, they are very juicy. Keep that in mind, however, when you color on, for instance, Amazon paper. That paper is so thirsty, so it will bleed over the lines relatively easy when they are this juicy. But yet, on the other hand, we want juicy markers, right? Good and bad to juicy markers. So, I guess that's it. I will, as usual, leave a link down in the description below to this set of markers. Hope you enjoyed the swatching of these markers, and thank you so much for watching it. As always, if you did like this video, please hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section below. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I'll see you in my next video, and as always, happy coloring. Bye guys.